RAD, the Groms Tour the Baltics, is a 3-week adventure across the once Soviet states of Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. With myself, Christian Stevenson, and a handful of the UK's finest young skaters, we travel 1,000 miles in search of skate parks and street spots. On the way, we try many activities, fall foul of the authorities, and excel at competitions. So sit back and relax. This is the Groms Tour the Baltics. This week on RAD, we skate the coastal town of Parnu, visit the biggest meteor crater in Europe, the Groms catch a fish supper, and Sparrow has a fight with a trampoline. Day 5, and my buddy Peter invited us back to his father's summer home hidden in the woods near Tartu to spend the night.
Okay, don't dive in, guys. It's shallow, okay?
Clean.
It's fine, man. You're not gonna get better water, man.
It's not very cold.
Peter's house was so nice. Me and Ben said as soon as we got there, we want to live in a place like that when we're older. It was right next to the lake.
It smells like mold.
Christian just started cooking up a barbecue and we started going out in the boat and just can't explain how fun it was.
Oh, what a pussy. Phenomenal, really. It was like the perfect kind of scenario to be in, really.
The Groms were making the most of the natural surroundings, swimming and enjoying the lake. Peter extended his hospitality to a traditional Estonian pursuit.
Peter was telling us about going in the sauna for 20 minutes and then jumping straight in the cold water.
So hot.
Christian was just trying to like, oh, come on, 2 more minutes, and you know he couldn't take any more, and all of a sudden he just cracked and couldn't take any more. It's like, oh, come on, let's go.
Get behind your skirt, just pretending you could still be wild.
It's a really good feeling. It's a really good thing to do. Recommend it to anyone.
I got one word for you. Very refreshing.
We sat and watched the sun go down. Estonia really is a beautiful country, and I can only dream what it would throw our way for the next few days. Day 6, and we woke to an amazing day. The Groms were settling into this laid-back landscape well, perhaps too well.
I've asked the Groms about 4 times to put their sleeping bags and tents away in our RV. They've made it to the door, as you can see here, but they haven't gone inside. So I think it's time to stitch up the Groms. Lesson number 1, look after your stuff or you ain't gonna have anything to sleep in. So we're gonna teach them a little lesson. We're gonna hide them in a production vehicle. When it comes to camping, I get our next spot. When they ask, where's their stuff? I'm like, well, did you put it away? Nice and neatly? Did you look after it? No. Say thank you to Peter and Trine and Kat.
We said goodbye to our host as we had a 3-hour drive ahead of us across Estonia to the coastal town of Parnu.
Thanks a million, Pete.
Cheers.
Bye, Pete.
Bye. I'm gonna cry. We did it.
Once again, the locals knew we were coming and had turned out to meet us.
Hey, RAD. Welcome to Parnu. Welcome to Parnu.
Thanks for welcoming us. We're gonna enjoy it.
My team didn't disappoint, but they had mixed opinions of the ramps.
I think the park's well good. It's just, it's a bit decrepit. It's got lots of cracks and stuff in.
Do you know when your mother said don't say anything if it's not nice? I think it's quite fun. A bit janky. Like some of the edges are a bit hard, but other than that, it's really fun. I don't mind having it where I live.
Me and Paul have just been doing this little rail. I think it's good because me and him are like almost same age and pretty much same standard on the street. So like we can push each other and he pushed me and I pushed him. It's really good.
Exactly.
You mustn't criticize constructively, but construct your own critique behind your eyes. Let your karma run your dogma over, let your senses guide you through the lies.
This is the future hope. You know, I've seen him. Huh? See what?
Calling you the future hope of skateboarding, Tyreman! He just went, yeah.
You need to get with it, son. Get real. You need to get with it, son. Get real. You need to get with it.
Everyone's been skating all right. I mean, probably the best person is Ben because he just did that transfer there that no one's probably ever thought of.
I haven't seen anything like that before, actually. They rock.
The Groms had skated hard all afternoon, and their endeavors had earned us some new friends hungry for stickers.
Can I have another one? So sweet. Can I get another one? Oh, thanks. Well, it's a wrap. Thanks, RAD.
They promised to show us to the campsite on the other side of town. And while I secured 2 berths for the RVs and some pitches for our tents, the locals tried to teach the Groms a bit of their language.
Now I'm gonna teach you the alphabet. A, Ö, Ö, U. Now say it. Ö, A, Ö, U.
U, A, U.
Okay, good, that's great.
It was still light, so we had time to kill.
Go to the beach before we camp.
And with our new friends, we set off in search of the beach and our first chance to swim in the Baltic Sea.
This is called the man swing. It's only in Estonia, only in Parnu beach. And he's doing it kind of like, he's got to swing his legs up right above the head.
Christian's good, but Tom's better.
It was a good finish to the day. The Groms challenged the crew to a game of football. Well, they lost, of course. And we finished by cooling off in the sea before heading back to the campsite.
All right, dudes, where are the Groms? Guys, it's 11:10 and they want to keep it quiet after 11, so you need to set up your tents now. This is open, there you go. I see your pads are in there.
One for you.
Yeah.
Where's the tent?
I don't know, where did you guys put your tents and sleeping bags?
It's in man.
You guys all put your sleeping bags in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ben did it for me.
Well, that's nice of Ben.
Yeah, no, thanks, Ben.
That's right, lads, but only I didn't do it. So.
You're joking. But you came up with my sleeping bag. He came up to me and goes, okay, I've got yours.
Mate,
okay.
we're sleeping rough tonight. Sleep rough.
You seriously didn't put anything in there. They were all on the ground, and I've hidden them in the other camper van.
Hey, thanks, Christian.
really not that good at building up tension.
What are you doing? Putting this one over.
You don't know what you're talking about, Sparrow, so don't worry.
But it's just fun to watch.
Thanks a lot. The she's come to help now, so it's all right.
Just let me goes over there, let me goes under there.
Get in. Fed up.
Too right.
There you go. Oh, it's falling out again.
There's only 2 of us, and there's 6 of them, and we're still beating them.
It's looking good.
No, one pole is too short here. Yeah, man, great technology. I'm just sleeping.
Definite Londoners.
Oh yeah, now you're in there.
This is our tent. And this is our tent.
David, you flip-flopped, did it? Yeah, and you made it a mess. You should come and help us at least.
Ollie, do you mind if I sleep in your tent?
Yeah, I do actually. I don't want you in here at all.
Ben, at least come and help us.
With the help of the locals, Tom and Sparrow eventually got their tent up
Well,
and settled down to a good night's rest. Coming up in part 2, we visit this huge meteor crater. And Sparrow gets in a tangle with a trampoline. Day 7, and we woke to an overcast day in Parnu. We quickly decamped and headed out as we had a 2-hour drive up the coast to catch a ferry to the nature reserve island of Saaremaa. We had made it just in time. The ferry left as soon as we boarded. It was just a short hop from the mainland to the island of Saaremaa, where we would spend the night. Saaremaa is an area of outstanding natural beauty, and also the site of a huge meteor crater that I just knew the groms would be interested to see.
Yeah, I'm really excited about seeing this crater that an asteroid left when it landed.
Sometimes my troubles were so heavy on my mind.
It was huge. I think it was about 100 meters wide and 20 meters in depth. And it was all created by just a meteor about the size of a car. So imagine if one came down the size of England, it would wipe out the whole world. It's pretty confusing.
We've come to this crater that's like over 2,000 years old. All the groms want to do is skip stones.
I knew the crater had left a lasting impression on the groms as we set off in search of a campsite. Here's this week's Tall Tales of the Tour.
Today I'm going to tell you the story about the magic board of Meteor. We had stopped at a campsite and my attention was drawn to a very strange glow. I went to investigate and to my surprise I found a golden board. There was all this strange music playing. I didn't know what that was all about, but the board looked pretty cool, so I kept it. The next day I had a skate on the board and I found out something rather special about it. It would seem that every trick I would do would make something happen, a bit like a skateboarding magic wand. It was really cool. I loved this board, but perhaps a little too much. Its power began to take over me. I started to use it for things that I shouldn't. I couldn't be parted from the board. I even slept with it. I was under its spell. There was only one thing to do. I had to plunge the board into the fiery pit of Zorlak. I'm glad I destroyed the board, and now the skate world is safe again.
It was just a short drive from the Meteor crater to the campsite where we would spend the night.
When we got to this campsite, the first thing we all saw was the trampoline. And trampolines are always the best.
I love trampolines because I've got one at home, and so do the Noxes, so that's what made it more fun.
You know, everyone got on it, got pretty excited. And then when we were on the trampoline, Sparrow was bouncing up and down.
Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Sparrow wanted to get like a routine on film on the trampoline where he does like 3 backflips and then a front flip.
He did a backflip,
And then on his third one, he sort of leant forward and whacked his head on the side.
Bang.
Lay down, lay down, lay down, lay down.
Oh, one step too far. I just completely whacked my head on the side.
You all right?
Yeah. And then I was like, yeah, I'm okay. Felt the lump. There was just a massive lump on the side of my head.
We need to get some ice.
Sparrow was fine. He just had a huge bump on his head. I decided it was time for a more sedate activity, and it just so happened that this campsite had a huge pond filled with trout.
All right, men. Unicorn. Behind us is a tank of ferocious red-eating trout. Now these things are biting. You get 10 seconds to catch one, and if you don't, you're a lame fisherman and you don't get a point, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got one! You got one! Oh my God!
My maths teacher at school's motto was, work is for people who don't know how to fish.
It's a good motto.
My teacher's motto was, work or you'll get his attention.
You know, when we went fishing, we all got like a 10-second go each at fishing. That was pretty funny, and we all caught one, well, most of us caught one fish each, apart from me and Tom. Which is a bit embarrassing.
Oh, poor old Ollie. I think he must have got a shark or something. Because the hook just went off the thing and pulled it up and then nowhere to be seen. I mean.
Our catch was weighed and cooked and eaten.
All right, we're going to Kudasadi right now, which is the capital of this island, and we're going to try to find a skateboarding park, but we don't want to tell the groms, because if we can't find it, you know, or it's wet, you know, they're going to get bummed. But if it's okay to skate, you know, bonus, and they're happy and they get a little session in. But shh, don't tell them.
Having managed to keep my secret, we jetted off to my surprise skate park.
Christian said we weren't going to skate for 24 hours. We were driving and he said that we can all get out. And I was like, what's this all about? And I looked up, there's a skate park there waiting for us.
The groms are always stoked to be skating no matter where they are.
You just gotta love the gorgeous Soviet communist architecture. Off the concrete. You know, I have to give major props to the groms, because they've been skating some pretty ramshackle skate parks with holes in the wood and just not the best facilities. And they dug deep and just had a good time and not complained and shredded the RAD. Nice one, groms.
But it had this really long rail that Ollie was just killing.
It's good, long rail to do long grinds on. The feeling of holding on and battling for your balance. It's good.
I'm stoked that I've seen Spider-Man today. I mean, you don't see that every day.
I've never seen a wheel like that. That's cool. Nice job. Fist of respect. Yeah, dog. Nice.
But now it was time for me to face my nemesis, the dreaded drop-in.
Yeah, a bunch last year. Let's get scared. Boom.
Having studied Sparrow's technique, I began to get closer to it. Man, I was stoked. I just had to do it again. It was such a rad feeling. I even managed a cheeky little rock to fakie to ice the cake. But it was Ben who put the full stop on the session with this ballistic heel flip frontside air on the quarter pipe.
That was a nice little session. An hour of shredding and a kick flip on the quarter pipe.
Tune in next week as we arrive in Latvia and a new grom joins the tour. We skate this unbelievable concrete heaven in Ventspils. Oh, and we get thrown into prison for skateboarding. Great.
Relaxing and we're maxing at Peters by the pool, and we're smacking the next summer with the locals at Parnu. Ball on the beach and the tents went missing. Then later seen craters made by massive rocks collision. The campsite Saaremaa where the groms ran their bedding, and a flip that flop for Sparrowman. He did his flipping heading. Front flipping, he's hit by Ben up in the hood, and fishing for the suppers meant the groms found their food.